All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got some exciting news. We have made more changes. So the last time you guys seen this line, we had it all built up with the topsoil and we put a drain in. I didn't like the way that looked. So we made another revision and I found by far the best material for the ballast and it works phenomenal. So check this out. Now, there's a gap right here, but we're going to talk about this gap here in a minute. So this is just pea gravel, and I'm going to show you how I got it, the bags. So let me go get one of the bags. I've been using this all-purpose Sackcrete. Well, it's made by Sackcrete, but essentially all it is pea gravel. Now, I don't have a truck, so this stuff's like $5 a bag at Lowe's. And right now, I think I have 10 bags down to build the road bed, but this stuff doesn't move. Now, I was using like the smooth rock like this stuff here. I was using this stuff, and it didn't want to stay under the track. I'd run the train a little bit, and just the movement, the vibration of the track kind of displaced the rock. This stuff stays put, and I think it's because it's rough edges. It has a lot of friction. So that is that. Now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this video. So I had a lot of people hating. Of course, I've had to keep saying this because I'm using Lionel Fast Track, but I'm going to show you guys how to make the Fast Track last. Back to like I was saying before my buddy called me. So I found online I started doing some research on keeping the tracks from corroding, rusting, and I needed something that would still conduct electricity and would allow the train to do like it's supposed to do and allow me to use this type of track outside without any problems. Now this has been tested. We had a huge rainstorm the last 2 days, and today it's hot and muggy. Sorry, the wife's texting me, so my phone's going off. So what I ordered, it's on Amazon. It's called No Ox, and it's a paste, and I'm gonna show you guys how I put it on and how I done this. So if you read in the description, okay, so it says, I'm gonna get to the synopsis of it. It is a special electrical. It's for special electrical connections. It's a grease essentially. It improves conductivity. It fights corrosion, and it can be used in automotive, marine, industrial maintenance, antenna. So like for CB radios and such. I've done some research on this too, and a lot of people use it for this, for that. And it says and railroad applications. So I've done a bunch of research on this stuff because I've been looking steady for it. There's a guy on YouTube that uses this same stuff for his rail line outside. But this is what it looks like. And it comes with a little paintbrush. I'm gonna show you guys how I've been putting it on. And believe it or not, since I started using this, I don't have any dead spots in my line at all anymore. I did have a couple dead spots. I couldn't run the train at like a low speed. I would find somewhere, it would die out. It didn't work. So, to my understanding, this stuff, it helps with the connection. So what I've been doing is coating all of these, and then the other, the other end that would go in here, which would be this one. And then I've been coating the rails. So I coat the entire rail from the base of the rail to the top. And then once I kind of let it sit for about a day, I'll just take a rag and I'll wipe that top layer of the grease off. Because your inside flange is still going to rub in there and get a connection. And then the little roller on the train itself, you're going to get connection right here still too. And it has worked flawless. And that's what it looks like. And this stuff works. Let's run this train around the line. I'm gonna let you guys see. It's pretty awesome. So we were talking about this earlier. Why I didn't put gravel under this section. And it's because I'm going to bring this on out to about right here. And you can see that both of these tracks are kind of leaning in. So I need to put a spacer in the center track right there. About yay big, like a quarter piece of track. But we'll worry about that later. So my plan is to have the train come back to about right here. And that will be to the point in which I don't need any more gravel. I would actually start to have to cut my yard to make it, you know, to keep it flat. So we don't want to do that. I just want to bring it out that far. And then eventually we're going to wrap this end on around too and just make a big U. So far, we've got a lot of progress on this line, really. I mean, we've done a lot of work to this thing and a lot of revisions, and I've learned a lot. And I hope that these videos will help you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and run the train through this loop right here. We'll run it at a, what I'm going to call a restricted speed, because I don't have very much support holding the track up out here. I just got some bricks under it kind of, you know, supporting it. So the train can and will derail if I go fast through here because there's no support. But I think it looks really good. And we can ramp it on up right here, but this is not like a scaled speed going fast through the garden, or I call it the garden, but I like to keep it at about this rate right here. Maybe a little bit slower. And I've been using that compound paste on every one of these joints, and then I've coated the rails in a thin coating. And according to this YouTuber, I wish I could remember his name, and if I can find the link, I will credit this man, because for $10, I think that, no, it was $21 for two of them little things. I believe that I have found the solution to use this type of track outside without any kind of problems. Now, let's say if we do have a piece that just rusts out and it's just too bad. Well, all I gotta do is just buy another 10-inch section off of Amazon. It'll be here in 2 days. And I've already got backup curves. I've got tons of extra parts. So, I mean, I could rotate curves out if I had to and clean them and maintenance them and put the other stuff back in service, you know. But we got the ability now to run 2 trains on the line, so I can side one. You know, I can like side this one. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it off. And for some reason, my other Line Chief controller is not working correctly. So I'm using the Line Chief app to run that train there. That engine, for some reason, has been giving me a little bit of problems. Let's go forward. Now, I did not throw that switch over there. And then this train here should throw that one. Nope. Hasn't thrown it yet. Yep, threw it there. I think I finally got that one straightened out. It wasn't necessarily that engine. It was that controller's mess up. So I'm going to go over here and throw this switch. We'll keep it running. So what my plan is to have another Y right here, another switch, and complete this loop, okay? And then have this loop going way on up through here. And that way we could technically run 2 different lines at the same time, and we could run them all, you know, on the same big loop. Or we could block it out where we would have like this block and the other block. It'll work. You can run 2 trains off of this power pack, at least for right now. I'm sure eventually I will have to get a larger transformer, or I'll have to figure out how I need to distribute power throughout the line. Maybe if there's anybody that watches this that's familiar with this kind of stuff, can give me some pointers in, you know, like how many feet I need to add. So I believe that the Lionel stuff is AC, and if that's the case, you know, AC transmits further than DC, of course. You couldn't, if this was a DC setup, I don't believe that this would be working as good as it is. But yeah, so this is what we've got this week. Sorry I didn't do like a build video. Sorry I didn't do like a, you know, like an elaborate video on how I've redone this whole loop. Truth be told, my wife's phone broke yesterday, so she was using my phone yesterday and today. I wasn't able to film yesterday. Got a new phone this morning, and bada boom, bada bang, we are good to go. Let's go ahead and put this one out on the main line and let it chase this this locomotive. Let's go throw the switch too. Look at here. I need to get this other phone out so I can stop this train if I need to. This engine's a lot heavier than the other one, so it might not make it through. It did. Nice. Oh yeah, guys, this is my garden setup. Hopefully you guys like this video series. I'm gonna go ahead and, well, I'm gonna shut this engine down. Oh, yeah, see how it's going too slow and we hit that low spot. So if you're familiar with the Lion Chief app, you can just shut your train on down there. There we go. All right, guys, y'all be good. We'll see y'all in the next video.